There we go.
I remember. Find the book. Finding Resolve. Coming soon.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, so just as a quick recap of last time, it has been easily the longest and most arduous battle in the campaign so far.
Easily.
And although I did do the math for a lot of this stuff, and I expected this to be one session, clearly I underestimated how long rounds would take. So that's my B. So we're still here with this strange smoke and dust cloaked creature who has finally shown its face. And much as expected, it is a human skeleton. So pretty much had the top of the round. Everyone is down to level 20 or below in Sayuri's case. And this thing has already taken its turn, which means that we have Caillou up first.
Where's the mana?
I don't
remember. She got turned into like a glowy humanoid form.
Yes, she is still on the field. I will. Yeah, because I didn't have a thing for her before because she was kind of just tied to Sayuri, but right now she would be right there.
How do you not? Yeah. You have fan art of just crop it to her face.
That's fair. I could do that.
Are you going to use
Also,
this?
Isn't Jack supposed to be streaming this? Is he streaming off of you right now?
It should be, yeah. Jack?
You're just on a music.
He's posting. He's getting stuff ready.
Wait. I am confused. Oh, I see. I see now. He's over there. Okay. I'm like,
I hold here.
I'm like, isn't he like streaming off of your Discord stream? Why is it? And then I clicked over here, and I can actually see them like, what is this magic? Discord is just these music video things. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna initiate my dance time.
PJ, what the shit? Azure, what the shit?
What?
Just resubscribed for 12 months.
Oh. Scare the hell out of me.
Oh shit! Right, I hold on. I gotta talk about a thing.
Why?
Okay. I went to Harvard.
That's a good one. I wish I went to Harvard. No, I don't. That's a lot of fucking money. Anywho, I'll do a bigger one on this later. But this month, actually almost to this date, actually marks 1 year of me being an affiliate. So for those of you who are subbed for 12 months, you have been subbed since day one, and that's really fucking cool. I really appreciate it. All right, that was the thing. Go back to D&D. Kick the shit out of each other. I don't know, man. Big monster, bad. Make it go away.
I don't run PvP.
I'm trying.
There we go. So there she is. Got a little thing of her like eyes.
There.
Thank you for being subscribed to Jack Hello.
Yeah, but so Caillou, you're up first.
I want to try a thing, but that would take my turn.
Generally, yes. That's what we're looking for.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Wait, didn't you take haste for some reason?
Oh, right. I can act twice. Wait, no. You gave me the potion, which means
you have to pop it.
Yep. Bonus action, drink it. So that means I get 2 turns this round.
2 actions.
Good. That means I'm allowed to cast a spell.
It does take a bonus action to use. So remember that.
Yep. I'm going to try and cast Tame Ethereal on it.
Okay. My phone is charged this time, right? Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Oh boy. So let's go have a look at that. By the way, yes, I'm aware that music isn't playing. Will be shortly. Who did we lose? Or
we didn't lose.
Gain?
We gained Sean.
Hello.
Oh, okay. All right then.
And he is now watching your music.
Cool. Well, if he wants to see the game board, I should probably post the link to the actual stream
on a second. I'll be right back. Shit.
Oh, I can eat it at him. I have it already.
That should work. Okay. Where the hell is here? Huh. Did we ever write down what
Nope.
tame ethereal entails?
Lash out with your mana to dominate a magical entity, including spikes. There are no saves or anything.
Boy, I really
need
wish that you
those.
had written that stuff down. Because we have definitely talked about this before.
I have used it a total of twice. In the
Yes.
first time, yeah. The second time
write it.
didn't even matter.
Did you write it down?
No, he
No.
did not.
Then that's the problem.
So just screw it. Forget it.
So, no, you have to give me a minute because now I got to go hunt down those notes. In here,
Sorry.
we want the magic systems, which is this document.
Magic systems. I got the magic systems.
And
And
then we
create an
want
ecosystem to its kind. No, I'm joking.
tame. Okay. Your target needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay, at level 20, that means it's down to a save DC is 18, I believe. Yes.
Oh boy. There we go.
Rush off.
Okay. Yeah, probably because he's watching the stream and doesn't want to get echoing audio.
We lost the captain.
Okay.
That's dumb. But okay. I'm still going to go through with rolling the save and whatnot so as to not hold up everything else. Hopefully he comes back. We're just going to have faith and move forward.
He did say BRB and just to give him a minute because someone came up. So
Oh, okay. And he had to step away. Okay. Well, Caillou, now it's your turn to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Foresight save me. Let's see.
He has himself deafened and muted. I don't think he realized. Oh, there he goes.
I'm returned. I'm sorry. There should be no more interruptions. Dog
Okay.
issues.
No worries, man.
All right. So, me cast a spell.
Oh boy, thank
You're going to be
you.
really happy for that foresight.
Yep. I'm gonna burn. How many hero points am I allowed to burn?
One at a time.
Okay.
So you can add 1.
1d6.
So the chain lashes out and connects, and then turns red on its way back, and you are charmed.
Yeah. I
What
still
was
have
that
an
fucking
X.
worth?
Exactly the thing that almost happened when you encountered Zoe in the cave so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass.
Wait a second. He
I had to try.
What? No, you didn't. You could do something else.
could have
So-
just attacked it.
it's
Caillou,
Caillou we're talking about here.
this thing is now your ally, and your former allies are now all your enemies.
Yep. Somebody needs to knock me out of this. I'm attacking Morg.
Does that even skip a beat?
I mean,
No.
like, I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's my attack again? Let's see. Well, proficiency is low.
I'm just gonna
6 now.
preemptively say, what's it called? What is it?
Would I be able to sentinel?
You
No,
are
you're
too far
in front of
away.
it.
Oh, okay. Would someone be able to sentinel?
That's
Ordinarily, it
not-
would be Morik, but
I'm gonna.
Morik's
He's
the
the
one
one
being
being
attacked.
attacked. Yeah.
Did you just say, dang it?
I am rolling horrible.
Good. You didn't.
That's a good thing.
What's wrong with you?
Look, I rolled a 1, a 2, a 7, and a 5.
Okay,
Good.
good.
Keep rolling that low when you're charmed.
You didn't hit me. Dang it.
Yeah, but jeez.
See, he really wants to hit Morik in the back of the
Be
head for that one
good that
time.
you're
Like,
rolling
hey,
bad on the place where you're not supposed to hit.
I want a high roll.
You ever-
Okay, are you
ever-
going to move?
No.
You ever
All
play
right.
one of those fucking Telltale games? Yeah, I will remember that. Assuming we all live, we got an epilogue coming up. Just
Yeah,
saying.
so Caillou just like immediately just turned on Morik and missed.
I just leaned back while
Boy,
staring
see-
at the chain.
yeah.
Why did you try that?
Well, for the moment, I'm not sure how he would respond to that. But our friend here is going to cast a spell.
Well, fuck him.
That's the idea, I thought.
I'm just beating it with my Kanobo. There's nothing nice. Kanabo, pardon me.
Wow, okay. So, since Caillou is so afflicted, this thing is going to pretty much like reach out very quickly and just kind of like grab him about the head and cast a spell. I think. Oh yeah, no. So Farian would definitely recognize it as contagion. And Caillou ordinarily. Yeah, it's a Constitution save.
Okay, you said ordinarily, like he
Well,
was.
yeah, you still gotta make. You still can try to roll for a con save.
Yeah.
It's just how tough
Okay.
are you?
Plus 2 with advantage.
Why do you have advantage?
Because
Foresight.
of foresight.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
He cast a spell on me, and I'm not sure what
Doesn't
it
that-
is.
Help break the
He was trying
charm.
to help you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's how you would view it. He was trying to help you.
He wanted you to get down with the sickness.
Well, since the spell didn't take effect, he's pretty much just going to make another attack, and you're going to take 23 necrotic damage
No.
before he finally actually lets you go. Go for it, man.
Well, damn.
No, I can swing at this fucking
Wait,
fire.
I'm taking 23
Wait.
necrotic damage?
Yes, you are.
Sentinel.
Can I use
Yeah.
my reaction to...
You are close enough. Go for it.
Nice. Sentinel. Roll, baby. Roll.
And Caillou, as for reducing the damage with the uncanny dodge, no. You still
I
view
was-
that as beneficial.
Okay.
This is your buddy.
Is it charm or mind control?
Is there a difference?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
There's
Very
a big
much-
difference. It just
It would-
changes your inclination towards them. If it's
Yeah,
if you
Is
start
more
swinging
akin
at
to
them,
mind control.
was that what PJ was trying to do?
Yes.
Okay, then
Nothing.
there's a very important distinction there.
Fair enough.
Anyways, I'm gonna swing at him. Do I have advantage?
Swing at him
Realize
too.
It was mind control. I
You do
thought it
not, but
was-
you do still have the +2 from flanking. But you definitely hit anyway.
Yes, I do.
I will I have to roll
Wait.
for you because your
I
internet.
forget. Can
Yeah.
something strike on Sentinel turns?
I don't think there's anywhere that says that you can't.
Go for it, man.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try. I still got key left. After the realization that I wasn't calculating my key correctly.
Yeah, you have half more than you thought you did, which is always nice.
Half more than
I don't know.
Yeah, because you were like guessing
I have
it was
twice
double
as
each
much
time.
that I thought I did. not half more. What the fuck? I was there for half of 2 years. Yes, thank you.
My character ain't brain. Don't give me that.
You aren't him.
Captain definitely hit 2.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're
look.
Yes, I
Mort's
did.
definitely angry.
Look, I hit him with the 14. I did it. I sorted correctly, guys. Oh wait, daggers.
Wonderful.
Damn it. Hit him with my dagger.
Does pass the save for the stunning strike.
What a cuck.
How much damage I do?
I'm working on it, man. I got to remember that you're level 20, not 30.
Fabulous.
Does he still do the radiant stuff?
Our rolls have been the same.
No.
Man. Miss my radiance.
Why do you think I blew all my healing while I... Well,
Still, 22 damage.
Good job.
Alrighty.
I'm
It's
only saying
something.
that 'cause this says Zelda.
So yeah, next up is Zelda, who is pretty much going to like look at the mana, look at what's going on here, and pretty much have to make a decision where she's just kind of going to yell, if I don't do this now, I'm not going to have the power to do it later. So I'm sorry, I can't help him just yet. And she's
Oh
going
yeah, that's
to
great.
use...
He's just standing right next to me.
she also gets 8d6 back in health. She starts her turn in Healing Spirit.
All right, you want to roll that? Since you upcast that so high. Am I looking at the wrong character sheet? No, I'm not. Okay, cool. Right.
Would we be
I know.
able to gain that health back?
She
Since
would have been able to do that for longer than I thought, but still, now is important. Or at least
still
she
got
thinks
5
now
turns
is
left on
important.
Shadow Blade.
So she is going to cast True Seeing again, and kind of going to give her some pause. And then, like, still staring at this thing, she starts to say, one of you needs to just take her and go. We can't stay here much longer. And she, like, looks over, and when she, like, looks over, she kind of pauses and, shit, I don't know anymore. And she's going to cast another spiritual weapon. It has to be lower this time, because she doesn't have a high enough spell slot to super upcast it, but...
You guys ready for a repeat of the beginning of the encounter?
I'd like to have my 30 level back, but who knows?
You people.
It'll only be a half of a repeat.
No.
Yeah.
No, when
I can't nuke it.
And I'm just going to put that right there. So we have her spiritual weapon on the map. And it attacks on its first turn out. So how many did she upcast that? Hold on. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
what'd you cast?
Spiritual weapon.
Oh.
And she's using her last remaining highest spell slot she has to do that. And she does 21 radiant damage. All right. So this thing gets another turn. Kind of decides it doesn't like being stunned anymore and is going to try and attack Morik.
Finally.
Hey, in order
Wait,
for me to
Sentinel.
you have to me.
You
You
already
can only
used
do that
Sentinel?
once.
I'm only allowed to use it once?
It's always been like that.
And it
Oh.
misses both attacks as it kind of reaches out with one hand, sees you dodge, tries to go with the other hand. You just kind of just jump over it. You're already busy trying to dodge Caillou.
I'm good. I'm good at that.
Yes.
So next up we have Sayuri.
This is bullshit. Hey, guess what, guys? Step of the wind. Grab the mana. Again. Can I grab the mana? Is that an option?
Yeah,
But the
she's not
mana
gonna
said she
resist.
needed to be there.
Cool. 5, 10.
She can't talk anymore.
Well, yeah.
40, 40,
Yeah,
50, 60,
she's like an after image right now, or Westland
60, 65, 70, 75. I can run off the board.
again.
Just put yourself out off the board, I guess.
Zoom! I'm off the board by 30 feet.
All right then. Anything else?
I mean, the man's not talking, so she's not gonna try to
Right, I
talk
don't
to
have
it.
that anymore.
No,
So, no.
Captain.
It's kind of it.
Oh, jeez. I'm just trying to think. Because is there any way I could draw its attention?
Reckless attack is specifically for that purpose.
Is that a bonus action?
No, reckless attack is just something you declare.
Okay. Well, I'm already in rage, so why not? I'll take a reckless attack, and I'll have a line to say with it.
Go for it, man.
Listen here, you giant cloud skeleton, weed bagging, no good, silly, sifting, rotten thing, you. You are just a man who wanted to be something bigger. Well, you're nothing but a bag of bones now. You are nothing. No matter how much magic you absorb into that sissy, thin, lily-livered sack of nothing, all you'll be is another chapter in the song of our victory.
I didn't
And
realize you were the
that's all
Scotsman.
to be. So I'll start the attack then.
So does been
3
watching
rounds.
exactly enough Samurai Jack.
So
Yeah.
3
Yep.
rounds have passed because that was 18 seconds of you taunting him.
Yeah, it makes it more effective. See?
Exactly.
It's just like our Mika in Street Fighter V. The longer you taunt, the stronger your next attack gets.
Wow.
Well, let's have it.
Well, you definitely hit.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a good.
So
a good roll.
first attack,
Okay.
20 damage. Second attack, again, definitely hit. 16 damage.
Well, did I draw its attention?
I would say so. Just, 2 decent-sized whacks across the unseen shoulder blades. And while the thing's trying to reach out for Morik, it just kind of like lurches towards him from the weight of the blows. Farian, you're up.
Bonus action, moving healing spirit towards Captain. And then you hear gunshots.
Reminder, you guys did figure out his AC was 16. 18 definitely hits.
Cool.
It's always nice.
14 damage.
All right.
Second shot.
Ooh.
I say that's a hit.
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
That was some good damage.
He's been consistent the entire campaign with
Yeah,
with ranged attacks.
with the gun. Is he using the gun right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, then yeah.
Okay.
Call the
And
shots, man.
that's my turn.
Oh, that's right.
Ching, ching.
Get in between the ribs again, crying out loud. I want to hear it scream.
Hit it wherever I can.
Oh, that's right. So, actually, if everybody decided to stay,
Stream paused. Oh, okay.
All right, you got anything else, Varian?
Nope.
Movement at
that's
all?
it.
No.
I guess I could try to back something more. Like you guys focus on that.
All right. Well, let's see how our friend here favors. All right, Morik, your turn to make a con save.
I thought he was going after the captain.
He is. He also doesn't like you.
What'd I do to him?
Stone that one
It
wall.
might be the expansions of Ki that have previously completely stopped his movements.
I meant recently.
That was last turn, last round.
Semantics.
What
Ugh.
did I do? Everything. Last week.
I'm not trying. No.
But you are a monk with Diamond Soul.
What was that?
You're proficient in all saves.
10.
Ooh,
Yes.
Okay.
Did I
All right.
pass?
It is another contagion, and you pass.
Nice.
Yay.
Oh no, Captain! Don't make any mistakes here. It hasn't gone for you yet. You're next.
Oh. Okay.
Just trying to catch up on a little bit of the backlog here. Alright, just like I thought. So tries to use the contagion on Morik. Does manage to land his grip, but Morik passes the con save, and as it kind of turns, it just swats at the captain sort of with the back of its hand. But he manages to block it with the Kanabo and avoid taking any of the damage. Your turn, Morik.
Yeah, hit like always, sexy.
Didn't even hit you.
That's what I mean.
18 hits.
Yep.
Dagger. Fuck.
Consistent.
I can't dagger, dagger, dagger.
Taunted to bodied.
I didn't taunt.
No, but Captain did.
That doesn't count. Does it stun?
Oh, okay, we're still doing that. All right.
Yes, I still have plenty of key, motherfucker.
Good, good. All right, I just need you to declare it. I'm not assuming anything. Pass.
So I'm declaring it.
All right.
Ah, it passes.
Just gonna check
Bastard.
one thing real quick on my end. Got it. All right. All right. Those are going for the stun.
Add the damage first. Roll the save second. Passes.
Okay, we're gonna try again. Punch.
Other hit.
Stunning strike.
That was just your basic offhand, right? Not a flurry of blows.
Yes.
Okay. Passes.
Damn. Well, I tried.
think the ability to stun him is getting a little harder because he just totally sucked in part of the mana.
You can still
That
do
it?
that.
That it from you? Any movement or anything?
Might as well declare dodge. Whatever it's gonna do next.
Dodge is a bonus action for him, but he uses bonus action on a punch.
Is there anything else I can do?
Oh,
No, that's it.
All right. Zelda, Caillou, Morik, and the captain are level 17. Farian is level 19.
Okay, I'm going to have to look up my stuff.
Sayuri is level 15.
How? She's
I
not.
think she
anywhere
was.
near it.
She was what, level 16?
17.
Okay, so she should be 16 now.
Okay. So that means that my raiment turns off, doesn't it?
If it is a feature that you lose, yes.
Level 20 raiment.
17. I lose ability score?
You don't lose ability score, you don't lose max health.
Okay.
The captain's going to be losing ability score now because his capstone level 20 ability is getting more ability score. So he's back down to a 20-20, which is going to reduce his max HP. Which is, what, 20,
Bunch of bullshit's what it is.
20 times 3? Actually, no. He has tough. So it's actually 40 times 3. I need a different calculator for that. Hold on. Phone, help me. I know it's 120. I want to make sure that I get the right number off his actual max health. Whew. I know, that last one really takes it out of the captain. Like, you feel some of the years coming back to you, and some of your wounds feel like they are, for some reason, a bit deeper than they were just a few seconds ago. That's a big toll.
I'm not feeling well. Oh.
this is why I need the human spirit.
Which was probably a very good idea.
Oh no. I'm getting my knees back, lads. And not in a good way.
Alright. And on its turn, starting the next round, I need everybody to make me a con save, except Sayuri.
Okay.
As this thing kind of raises its hands and casts another spell, and some of the dust from its cloak billows out into the air.
No, I'll keep the 19.
Okay, that leaves Zelda and the captain. And captain's... what is that?
Please let me pass.
What exactly is it going?
I mean, you're still a barbarian. So even if you might have lost some of it, you're not in such dire straits as some other party members who might only have a, +2 or 3.
Yeah, fair enough.
Still, though, everybody rolled really well. Get my other app. Everybody's taking half damage on a circle of death.
Except for me. Evasion.
Evasion's on a dexterity save.
Oh.
So 28 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then it is going to turn and make a grab for the captain. Does actually manage to land this one. And it is 31 necrotic damage.
That attack.
That is an attack.
I swing.
Go for it, you got your reaction back.
I hit.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll for the con save. Holy shit. That one.
There it is.
Hit me.
So
It is
my question doesn't get to do that move if I stun it as it's reaching for it.
I will say that it is roughly at the same time. He's still going to take the damage. The attack still comes out, but it is stunned and it loses the rest of its turn.
Nice.
And,
Caillou still
turns.
charmed?
Caillou is still connected by the spell, yes.
Cool. I'm about to get shit on, guys.
Depends. Am I allowed to make a save?
Yes, at the start of your turn, you are making a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Got it.
If I had enough actions after my turn ended last turn, I was gonna stun PJ. I'm not kidding.
No. That's fair.
Yeah, I know you're not kidding.
But only if the other thing was stunned first, because I'm not risking him being stunned while that
20.
thing can attack.
The chain breaks.
All right.
Good to go.
Now it's my turn. I'm still hasted.
So
Yes,
the
you
chain,
are.
The chain breaks.
Chain breaks.
As
You
my
good
chain,
now?
yeah.
Stop swinging at me! Hit it!
As my chain breaks, I
Glowing
forge a
green.
new. As my chain breaks, I forge a new one. Mana root, spirit shackles.
Two different things. It is two different things, but you have two different actions because of haste.
Is it?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, do I still have a bottle of haste left?
No, hold on. I think this is the first time.
I'm picturing the stasis.
It is,
effect from-
because I've
from
never had a
Wild.
chance to use.
It is.
actually use
Yeah,
it.
it is basically like the stasis effect from Breath of the Wild. It's a level 15 thing, so you still have it. If the target is already affected by Mana Root, which it can't make the dex save because it's stunned.
It's stunned.
Right.
So it is affected by Mana Root. With his next action, it is now restrained, not just grappled. So let's go ahead and add restrained to the number of things currently affecting it. Where's that at? Here it is. So
And
just as a refresher, stunned, the creature is incapacitated, which means it can't take actions or reactions. It can only speak falteringly, automatically fails strength and dex saves, attack rolls against it have advantage. Restrained, creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls have advantage, the creature's attacks have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saves. It's not really too much meaning for them overlapping, but if it can't manage to break out of the restrain, even after the stun ends, the restrain can hold longer. So this is the first time that you guys are not only seeing him wrapping chains around something, but the chains themselves actually attaching to points on the creature's body and binding the limbs.
Nice.
Okay.
So you got so you're hasted. You have double movement and 2 bonus actions. Anything else you want to do?
two bonus actions, you say?
Yeah. the haste gives you an extra action bonus action, doubles your movement speed, and gives you +2 to AC, and I believe attack rolls.
I didn't
I
realize
still
you
have
gave me
bottle
bonus
of haste.
actions. Is there anything I can use bonus actions for right now?
I'm just informing you. That'd be up to you to figure out. We are beyond the point of me giving hints.
Right. Well, first off, do I see that whatever's affecting us is stopped affecting Varian?
If you mean like the aura that I have here, it's more of to illustrate the feeling that you would have, that the feeling gets more intense the closer you are. There isn't like a visual indicator of it.
Oh. Okay. Oh. In that case, I am gonna move back. Oops, no, not that. Let's see, Shadow Blade's still up, and that's my only bonus action. I don't... Yeah, no, that's my only bonus action. I end my turn.
All right. Stunned. So Zelda's turn. She's going to do what she can to try and heal the captain. And that'll be the last spell slot she has here, so he's getting back 70 HP as she casts Heal.
Thank you, lot.
Doing my best over here, too. And with her bonus action, she's going to have her spiritual weapon swing again. Which is going to be... good hit.
Doesn't crit though.
I was just gonna say,
Oh, yeah, right.
what does it crit?
It does get to reroll. That's right, it has advantage. It does not crit. It's still 26 radiant damage, though.
And she still get radiant.
Because
She's a cleric.
Eh,
She's attacking it with a, like, floating ethereal version of herself. Stunned, Sayuri. Worth noting, the mana is continuing to get weaker.
keep running. Another 140 feet. Because step of the wind.
Alright. At the end of her turn, the mana starts to, like, shrink out of being a humanoid figure and more into, like, a large fireball.
I don't think that's working.
You don't know.
I wouldn't.
But you're up. And it's
Wow.
stunned.
All right.
It's restrained.
Yeah, no, I'm
It
I'm
is
being dramatic.
both.
And the cat
Oh.
Does that
gets
mean like it's a combat or
back
something?
All right.
27 HP.
Yep, Healing Spirit's still doing work on you, Captain, so you get back
All
to
right.
27.
I can stand. I can fight.
Just hit it. We'll wait another 18 seconds for you to roll your dice.
The more you talk, the better the attack is.
No. Look, you just rolled a 32.
Is that-
That's not true.
Either way.
Alright, another 21. No, he lost his expanded crit range.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Wait. I'll use my last bonus action.
Oh, hold
Well,
on.
you still have a second attack, but what do you want to do with your bonus action when the crit is over?
I'll drink my last bottle of haste. I had one left.
Caillou has it.
I had one left.
Give it
No,
to Kai.
it was a
It's all
bottle.
in one. It's in one bottle. It's three
Oh, it's
uses
only
in one bottle.
Oh. Did he take
gave
the last
him, You
swig?
gave him the bottle. No, he took one, and he backed away, and he hasn't thrown it back to you.
All right, I'll ask him to throw it back. Okay, give me the crit. Mary crit.
Indeed. Which
Hey, look,
has
you
lowered
talked
down
less, you're
to
doing more than you did on that other turn. Whoa.
See, I told you.
40 is 52.
Talked less, and you're doing more.
So that is 52 on the next swing, just like hammering this thing with the Kanabe. Varian.
I have advantage, right?
Yep.
Wait, I forgot to
Okay,
tell,
then.
tell Caillou to throw me the bottle.
No, you said that.
You did.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Fire the haste!
Let's see. Roll to see if I crit. No. Come on. Let's see. 18 damage.
Jesus.
Give us the crit. Give us the crit.
Well, you do still hit.
20 damage. Bonus action to reload.
Yep, kind of figured. Stunned. Morik. Oh. Somebody dropped that a stream.
I did because
Yeah.
the movement is getting annoying. So, I forget. Can I know that my raiment is a bonus action to put one on.
Yes.
Would I still be able to do my flurry after that?
For the Earth Raiment that includes the Flurry, no, it doesn't work like spiritual weapon in that way.
That's fine. We're not gonna put the raiment on because we need to cash out damage right now. So here we go. So we're off to a good start.
Yeah.
Very good start.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Wow.
So for the first time through the entire campaign, Morik draws his sword and actually knows how to swing.
Holy crap! What?
I crit with the sword swing, and not only that, I rolled maximum damage on the roll.
Yes.
You finally learned how to use the
24.
sword.
Alright, next attack.
It's another.
It doesn't crit though. It does not. That's okay. You know. Now we're gonna flurry because it's stunned. Okay.
Oh my.
Look, another crit.
See, that was my crit.
No, it's mine.
I need that.
It's okay. It's only 12
Well,
damage. Last attack.
still a hit.
This is so dumb.
And 14.
Okay.
Max damage. So
You
that
out
was
DPS'd Farian.
that was a
Congratulations.
crit to max damage to nothing but hits to another crit to at the end another max damage.
You got
Nice.
That is probably the best turn that Morik has had in combat in the entire campaign.
Not true. You
And he
want
hit
to
with the
use
sword.
10 key to do flurry of blows consistently.
Right,
until
I remember
curse
that.
or something like that.
Yeah.
I did over 120 damage in one turn.
Nice.
That was the best turn. That was like what 10.
Well, it's when it's needed.
Yeah.
Like, so it was just like, could I dump all of my key? I'm like, I think that's a thing that's possible. And then I went back and actually read the rules.
I'm like,
and
it's
noted.
stunned and I haven't grabbed. Can I? Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. Throwback for everybody who wasn't here for the entire campaign to the time where Morik had a lance like about one of the wrists while it was on the floor and just decided to like repeatedly stomp on its head until he crushed it like its face.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is basically a stone demon, by the way. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. But aside from that,
We were.
You forgot the best part. We were inside a volcano.
We were in a volcano.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, in a volcanic. You weren't here for that. What do you mean?
What the
That's
fuck are you
right.
talking about?
I was at the volcano part.
No,
We
you
did
weren't.
tell him about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
That wasn't a
Captain-
volcano we
Cap-
were under.
Yeah,
no,
Captain,
that was
you
like
might
an
be
upside
thinking
down
of the.
pyramid.
Yeah, no, you might be thinking of the and yeah,
Fire
it kind of
temple.
was. Yeah, he's thinking of the fire temple, which technically was a
There was
magma
lava.
chamber. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But no, they were
Okay,
they were
so
like
was
offshore
volcano.
on an actual island,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
volcanic island. So yeah. All right. Any movement from you?
No. I'm right where I
Alright.
need to be.
We still have this thing with me on him on either side, kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
I can't
Flipping
think of
around. Zelda, Morik, and the captain are level 14.
Oh,
Caillou and Farian should be level 16,
What?
and Sayuri should be level 15.
How am I
Very-
16?
Or no, that's
Farian
right.
was at 19.
No, Farian's been out, so yeah. No,
18.
Farian's down to 18.
Okay. Scaring me there. Yeah.
wait a second.
A lot of
Is
moving
the dent
numbers.
in my head coming back?
No?
That happened.
Okay. Okay.
That's an odd thing to be offended by, but I understand, I suppose.
Hey. It's the only thing he cares about at this point.
I mean, if anything, it
not-
would be a
not
badge of
saving
honor.
the
Somebody
rule.
tried to shoot you in the head, and it didn't work.
Well, that's fair enough for me. Either
And
way.
just to flex on how bad it didn't work, he had the mana just to hide all evidence of it ever happening.
Exactly. I did it once, it means I could do it again.
Oh boy.
Kind of lends to my reasoning why Theodore Roosevelt won the epigraph battle against Winston Churchill. If you have to bring up the fact that the guy got shot and didn't die and still did what he had to do, I'm sorry. The guy who got shot and survived wins.
Alright. This thing really can't decide who it's had more enough of. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a victim picker for the moment.
Grab a victim picker. Flip a coin.
It is Morik. Another con save.
How surprising.
Sa-sa-sa-sa!
Is it still grappled?
It's restrained.
It's restrained.
Restrained, I mean, yeah.
It's casting spells, but it cannot move.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
okay.
Did it break the silencing bind?
You never hit it with silencing bind.
Yes.
Use-
I thought he did, yeah. He
Yeah,
did.
that's actually good.
Both.
Used
Oh,
mana root and spirit shackles.
No, last session I used silencing bind on it. I don't think it ever broke out.
Yeah.
I know you used it at one point. I know that it broke out at one point. Did you try again? I don't remember you
No.
trying again.
If it broke out, then that's me not remembering that part.
Yeah, because I
Oh, okay.
I definitely remember it breaking out. I definitely
Okay.
kept track of that, because otherwise it
Nope.
wouldn't have been able to cast the spells that it's been casting so far.
Right. Alright.
Either way, work fluxes is 27.
Be a good idea to do that again, though.
Now would be the time. Morik, you're taking 25 necrotic damage, and you can basically see as this thing is trying to drain like moisture out of you, and you kind of involuntarily cry a little bit. Some of the blood from your wounds where it's touched you like flicks through the air towards it, including some of your sweat.
Said 25.
Yes.
That doesn't seem
Oh wait,
good.
that's half the damage of it? Sheesh.
Yep. And then it is going to try and break free from the restraint. That is a 19 on the die, my friend.
Dang it.
So after casting the spell, sort of like by tensing its hand out in your direction, it struggles for a minute and then just kind of rips its arms up, and the cloak kind of billows out for a second and condenses, and the chains and shackles shatter into the air. Caillou.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can only sneak that much per turn. Well then, first, silencing bind. Let's do it again.
Right, that is a dex save.
I believe so. Yes.
Are you still in haste, by the way?
It's not this one. I know. It passes.
Okay.
It does manage to avoid the silencing bind.
Then I'm going to move up and attack. I still have like 4 turns off to Shadow Blade. With lowered proficiency.
Got him.
Hold on. Okay.
No crit though.
Sneak attack. See, since I'm level 16. Plus 4. Dang.
Still got that rogue damage.
Hey.
Okay.
Plus 40.
Would tossing his potion to him count as an action or a bonus action?
I think we rolled it as a bonus action last time.
Alright. I shall toss it back to him. And then so one bonus action on that. I'll move back out.
It is going to try and attack you.
Bonus action. No.
And Sentinel.
No, I should have. Yeah, you're right.
You can do that. You're close enough.
Oh,
Sentinel, that bastard.
Swing, battle, battle.
Wait, was he talking to you or me?
I was talking to the
Oh.
captain.
Oh, okay.
That goes down again. Not that that's much of a problem. Captain definitely hits. 18 damage. Caillou, you are taking 25 necrotic damage.
Can I burn a reaction? Since he hit me.
You can use a reaction, but for what?
I'm going to rebuke at 3rd level.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. This one expended. Now I have to. How many original? For each level above first. So 4. Got it. .26 fire damage,
Nice.
and I take 25. You said?
Yes.
All right.
Give him as good as you get.
Yep. 32. Oh. I'm going to end my turn since that was literally everything except my bonus action. But you can't here, so that
Okay.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Is going for the captain.
Bring it, you pony bastard.
And he gets a hit and an I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm a swing for the stunning strike from Sentinel. I hate that you de-leveled me because that would be a crit there.
He
Yep.
does pass the save on that one.
13. I'm running out of key, guys.
Alright. This son of a bitch crit or what?
Yeah. So we'll resolve the crit first. That is math. 56
Bad
necrotic
math.
damage.
I hate math.
Oh my god. And its regular hit was 35. I think that's the highest, like,
Hit I've ever
innate-
gotten.
yeah, from its basic attacks. Holy crap.
Oh no, where am I
And
at?
so, you're at 151. You're below half and bleeding. That is to say, you know, this creature's pretty much just given up on everybody else and is like put both his hands on Captain's shoulders and is basically trying to just suck the life out of him directly. To which
You take the damage that I did.
yes. Zelda's going to spend the next biggest spell slot she has and try to throw some health to everybody, except Sayuri, who's too far away. So everybody's getting back 19. It's not much,
Sorry,
but
what?
it's something.
19.
Mhm.
And then bonus action to swing with her spiritual weapon. Which she's down to. Yep. Okay. Miss.
Lovely.
So you can't do the D6 thing?
I mean, yeah, technically.
Damn it.
Are you kidding
I
me?
mean,
It is exactly what she needed, so you're not wrong.
I'm fair, but Jesus. Ugh.
Oh, his AC is 16.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, you learned that
No,
last
right.
time.
it's-
no,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
heard the number wrong. I thought she just barely missed.
No. Would have been funny though.
That's why I was laughing. It was funny.
All right. Plus 18. Get ready, Captain.
You think I'd hurt?
I have good news and bad news.
Oh god. Okay, tell me the bad news.
I'm sorry. The good news is the other attack missed.
How nice. What's the bad news?
Crit.
Yep.
So basically, he took 2 attacks.
I took
Jesus
2 crit
Christ.
attacks.
What is that?
Can we just call it as much as the last one?
I'm basically looking at max damage here. It's what is this? A total of 78 because it's a crit.
might
Again,
do.
good news is the other attack missed. No, you have 98 health left. Or 92.
Huh.
You can
Oh,
survive
wonderful.
2 more attacks.
Sayuri.
She's still getting D-leveled, right?
Yes, even despite the distance.
And she sees the mana transforming?
Basically, like, shrinking down, yeah. At the moment, she's kind of like a large fireball. Still physical, and, like, doesn't burn to touch. But she's pretty much like a fireball the size of Sayuri's head. Or chest, right now.
So she's gonna keep running, but she is gonna say that if the mana can try to fuse with her again, maybe it'll slow it down while she's still booking it.
Have Sayuri roll a con save.
Mm.
That's not good.
It is successful, but she's going to take 40 damage.
That's okay. The
You
first time
feed
she's
the mana.
You what?
Basically, like, it's like almost like the soul starts like tearing energy out of her.
That's fine. She's gonna keep running though.
It's painful, but
Beats the alternative.
She's pulling a Yu Yu Hakusho.
fair enough.
She's still over there on the. Yeah, okay. I can just. Huh? Yeah, got it. Alright.
Alright, so she's still going. Captain, you're still close enough. And Farian, if you still got your healing spirit.
Yep. Create HP.
Alright.
3.
Oh, you're back up to 120, Captain.
There's
Nice.
still 6 rounds left.
You are really starting to piss me off. Swing.
You gonna go reckless?
Go reckless.
Alright. Oh my god, I'm so upset.
wow.
That rolled around on a 20 for a little bit there.
Yeah.
Alright, so first attack. Alright. Second attack. No crit. Definitely a hit though.
Oh wow.
Minimum damage.
2 2s and 2 1s.
Oof.
Bonus
Fair
action. I'm gonna
Oh, what you got?
I'm gonna drink the haste.
Good idea.
Oh, that means you get another turn.
You do get another action if you'd like to attack again.
Let's attack again.
Oh,
Throw a hero point in it.
if you need it, I will use one. But so far you don't.
Okay.
I will throw one into the damage though. At
Go
the end.
ahead.
I thought you couldn't do that.
Or, oh yeah, no. It's checks and saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, never
I've
mind.
been fucking doing that this entire goddamn time.
Right? An extra D6 to my sneak attack?
That's right. Oh, you still get a hit. And 19 more damage. Farian?
Ching ching. I'm gonna say screw it. Hero point.
At this point, you
Okay.
guys have enough of them that, because you haven't been using them, that might as well use them freely. .21 damage.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, can I do that again with the hero bar, or is it just once a turn?
No, I think it's like you can choose each time you roll.
Only once per roll.
Either way. And bonus action to have my fire spirit attack it with fire sand. So, that should
Good thing that's
be-
a really base ability to your character.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
All right. Anything else?
Well, that's
Here we go again, Captain.
Oh, no.
One regular hit.
Mm.
25 necrotic. Morik.
I have a choice to make here.
You do. And at the end of your turn, I would recommend that you maybe rejoin on the music, because the music has stopped and it will change.
I only have enough key. I have exactly enough key to try to summon a Raiment. But then I can't do stunning strikes anymore. It's either that or I go for more stunning strikes.
What's the Raiment gonna do?
It's
I
like a
will be able-
basic clone of him.
If I, well, no, I have enough to put one on.
Hmm.
Is it
Use
the
the
same
full-
for the? No, it's 10 key points to summon one. No, I can't do that. I don't have enough key for that. So I can either put a Raiment on and be able to flurry of blows for free for the rest of the fight, or I can just keep going for the stunning strikes.
Whatever you think is best. Oh. There we go.
keep going with the stunning, I suppose.
I think the stunts are more important right now, given the circumstances. My damage output isn't good enough for that. I think it's more important for me to try to contribute to people landing these crits or landing more attacks. So that's what we're going for. Here we go. That was a good roll.
Yep, you got a hit.
Miranda, I did tell you guys to switch out.
Phew. Nat 20 on the first save.
Of course. What'd you say, PJ?
I did tell you on my turn to switch out.
What does that mean?
Swap out teams.
Swap out teams.
Wajir needs to get out of there, so do you two. Me and Farian go in.
Farion go into melee range?
I mean, he's capable of it.
He's the only one losing less levels. And we don't even know why yet.
Because he's further away.
Well,
Do you see that circle?
He can't see the board, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's why. That's why Sayuri is losing less levels too, because she's running.
Mhm.
You and I are in melee range, so we've been losing levels faster.
Good point.
Yeah. Oh crap! Should I have been losing ki?
No.
Okay.
You should have been losing proficiency, though. Yeah, I know.
Should I have been?
Yes.
I don't know what my proficiency modifiers are for what levels.
14. If you're at 14, you're at 5 now.
Basically, it should just be a -2.
Okay, then.
Up to +8. Roll for the next save.
Didn't matter.
It does pass the save, but that is a crit.
18 plus 4.
Me too.
22. Then they punch. I am flanking, so that does
Yeah,
that too.
You do still get the hit. Max damage. Funny number.
Didn't stun.
Did not.
All right.
Was that it? Was that
Yeah,
both
that's it.
the okay.
That's everything I can do.
All right. Well, this thing continues to get knocked around. The entire time it's like got both its hands on like Captain's shoulders, and it's pretty directly trying to like drain the life out of him. And
Not doing a
This
bad job.
everybody outside the ring loses another 1 level, and since the other 3 are still in melee range, you lose another 3, which brings Zelda, Morik, and the captain down to 11. And this thing, all of a sudden, from this iron grip, kind of just lets go. And it seems like it looks like over its shoulder at Zelda, looks at the captain, turns, looks at Morik, like kind of clenches its hands towards its chest, starts shaking. You can almost hear like it's like a hissing breath coming from it, where it's just, and it raises both its hands, and the cloak falls away. And it seems almost as if, for a second, it's trying to prepare some spell as the mist and all this dirt and whatnot kind of collect on the floor, and then the dirt just drops, and it lowers its hands, and it starts to look around almost like it's lost. Your turn, Caillou.
It's afraid.
Okay, let's see. It seems to be out of mana root. First attempt.
Well, okay. I guess we don't get to hear that music.
What?
You minimized it.
Oh, god damn it. There we go. That is a 9 on the die. That is
Nice.
1 short.
Hero point. Hero point.
No, it's a save,
Oh shit.
so
Oh.
it is rooted.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm still level 15. I'm gonna do this while I have the chance, even though I only have 3 turns off the Shadow Blade. Spirit Shackles. Restrain it.
It is restrained.
I got 2 more
I end my
tries.
turn.
So what is now standing in front of you is this very oddly human-looking skeleton. And as these blue chains kind of come out of the ground and wrap around it, And then again, for the second time, you see these shackles close around its joints and yank its arms down, and it tries to struggle. You can see chips of whatever this material is that's making up these bones falling from it. The entire body is cracked. Its spine is twisted from where the captain got that critical up under the rib cage. It doesn't seem to be able to stand up straight. One of its feet is smashed in, and the skull is no longer perfectly complete. And it tries to struggle against the bonds. Oh my god, rolls a 1 and snaps off one of its arms in the process.
Damn.
You're staying this time.
What does Zelda even have left? Oh, she's gonna try another one of her spells from before.
Does she still have key?
She does technically still have the key from way back when. She hasn't used it. She's going to cast Phantasmal Killer. Give that another try.
It's gonna fear us now.
That's kind of the most powerful thing that she has in her arsenal at the moment.
Give it a try.
Well, there's the 4d10 psychic damage, and it does fail.
Nice.
And so now, as this thing's trying to struggle to get free, snaps one of its arms and kind of looks down at the elbow where it's missing its forearm, and seems to sort of shudder and start trying to rip at the other arm. And does not get free. Sayuri. Still going? You don't really notice any change yet.
Has the mana shrunk more?
She has not.
Then she's going to encourage it to keep doing what it is doing while running.
Then make another con save.
Well,
And take another 40 damage.
She's hurting.
Yeah, that's pain right there.
How many more of those can she take?
she's at 124 HP.
So about one more.
What?
40?
Yes, exactly.
Three
Captain, you're up. Things restrained right in front of you.
Yeah.
You don't need to cast Reckless.
Oh yeah. 18.
It cannot move.
And I'm still in haste.
You
Yep.
are still in haste, and you
And
gain
you're
back
34
34. Yep. From the healing spirit. Farian
Like
still.
I said, just another chapter.
Start swing.
Get an exact
Wow.
hit. Let's see if you crit. No crit. That's okay.
Hero point won't change that?
You can't crit unless you
No.
roll a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
The hero
Fine.
points can't change that, but that is 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And roll again for the next attack. No crit.
Crit. Damn.
19 bludgeoning.
And the extra one from the haste.
You already did
Still
it.
rolling. Nope. Still rolling.
They're all out of dice.
No crit.
Hmm.
21.
So altogether, what do I got?
What is that? I think that's
21
actually
plus.
60 even. Yeah, 19 plus 21 plus 20.
Yep, that's 60.
Nice.
Now, you still have a bonus action.
Let's try Fury of Blows.
You can't.
You don't have any of those left.
I don't. Oh shit, that's right. What else can I do?
You get your tail attack.
I know, but if I knock it prone, then Varian won't have a good hit on it. Right?
I mean, it is still restrained.
It would
That-
fall over.
Yeah, so it physically can't resist the tail attack, but he's already going to get advantage because it's restrained.
But if you knock
So-
it prone, then it would just
Yeah,
cancel each other out. You just
Yeah,
have
it
a
becomes
normal
flat, basically.
Yeah.
So it's
And that
not
would make a harder hit.
disadvantage,
But it's not
But it
worth
would-
doing for a tilt.
It's not worth working. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So I'll just, as a bonus action, I'll.
Can he still technically
just-
offhand strike?
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Technically,
offhand
You can still
strike
just
then.
hit. You can still just
He still
whack
has the monk
motherfucker.
training. So yeah.
All right, just hit him for the damage, I guess.
Gotta throw a fucking punch
Yeah, basically.
or a headbutt.
Yeah, headbutt. Headbutt's the thing. So it's
But yeah,
1,
yeah,
2,
yeah.
3,
And that's
head.
how you get another
Doing
hit in
pretty
your
hard.
head.
9. All right, it is technically
is
a weaker
literally-
attack of yours, but it still works.
Big head. What?
Rolled max damage on it anyway. 13.
Nice.
Not terrible.
I did 73 damage.
Good job.
Damn.
All right, Farian.
Ching ching. That's it. Roll to see if I can find.
Wait.
Okay. So should I just roll to see if I get both hits first? Or should I
Yeah, roll both hits. And then roll your damage. I mean, you can do it either way, but
roll-
He did it cost.
Are you?
Mm.
the hero point wouldn't save you.
I know.
That was me at the beginning of the session.
17 damage.
All right.
And if I recall correctly, so Fire Send? Yeah. Nope.
All right.
There is one more thing I can do, Key.
So after the
One
captain's kind of
last
hammered at this thing, there are less teeth and more like chunks of the skull sort of falling. And it's going to try and free itself from the restraint again. And fail.
Good.
Let him have it.
Eric.
I would like to rage.
Oh my.
Oh,
What?
I have,
Doesn't it take heat?
I have exactly enough
Welcome
key
to
to
my
activate.
world.
Oh my god.
I don't have it in my notes. I have it on my D&D Beyond sheet. I had to go double check.
Super Saiyan.
So, Kaioken.
What?
What are the stats that it modifies?
It should just give you the Barbarian's Rage bonus, which in your case should be a +3 to damage.
And it is restrained, so I have advantage, right?
Yep.
Great.
Alright. Fuck
Crit.
focus.
Great.
Flanking.
Still a hit. Still damage.
Oh, you're unleashing the old morgue.
Okay, D10. So, +3?
Yep.
Well, that'd be.
For now.
How long does it last?
1 minute, just like a Barbarian Rage.
Okay, cool.
You have to take damage or do a hit to maintain it. Or land a hit to maintain it.
Well, I mean, I just did that, so. Here we
Yeah,
go!
exactly.
Oh,
9. Next swing.
Again, flanking.
Still a hit.
Yep.
Okay. And last arrow. Last attack.
Ah,
Oh, that was dirty.
What?
and
it rolled over a 20 to a 2.
Fuck 3D dice! 16 on the fucking punch though.
Damn. right, anything else?
I'm sweating key.
All right.
No, I'm literally 100% tapped out of key. That's it.
Top of the next round, everybody gained 3 levels.
Gain 3 levels?
As this thing's still trying to pull itself from the binds, it pulls once too hard and kind of sets itself off balance and goes down to one knee. And you see, like, fractures just spider up the femur.
Wait, am I back up to level 13 now?
14.
You were at
14,
11.
pardon me. Wonderful.
Cool. I really have to pee.
Okay. I'll hold off on the rest of the flavor till he gets back.
This music gives me hope. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
It's called A New World, and you're the only one who doesn't get it.
Is this technically copyrighted?
Pretty much all the music I've been playing is technically copyrighted. I just usually play a lot of really obscure stuff, and it needs to be registered with Twitch in order for it to be claimed.
Registered with Twitch, got it.
Did you also edit it? I thought you said
This
you
is
had-
technically an edit, yes, but remember, I'm playing a 4-minute clip of a 18-minute song.
Okay, you guys are going in. Alright, this is some shit.
I'm sorry, Captain.
We're in the end game now.
I think I'm gonna have to stop the heals. I kind of need to fucking burn this thing.
I meant to actually pay attention. I was waiting for some rice to cook.
I'm back.
It is just the level
Welcome back.
of moral weakness, like mental constitution that I used to have. I got distracted on TikTok like an hour.
Well,
Oh, have you seen any of my TikToks?
I don't know, maybe. Possible.
Chill later. Fight now.
Yeah,
we're back
so-
to the point. Get back
but
to
to go back to what I was saying, it tries to free itself, kind of goes down to one knee. You can see like fractures kind of, spider up the femur. It seems like it's starting to lose more like chunks of its face, and the crystal has a big puncture wound in it from a certain someone's stinger, where what looks like the consistency of blood starts to pour out of it now that it's kind of like leaned down. Caillou.
That's
Yes.
where I'm going to strike. Let's see. There's no such thing as triple advantage. I wish there was.
Oh, well.
They specifically made sure you couldn't do
I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on. Okay. Let's see. That is this much.
that. Noel, what? Why did I hear Noel?
Another 40. And then I'm going to cast
Now you're not getting any expended spell slots back.
I'm aware.
Just so we're clear.
Please let me be able to do the
Well,
thing.
actually, I don't need to, but I'm going to anyway to increase the damage. I'm going to cast Ice Knife at this proverbial heart at 3rd level.
Okay. Should be a ranged attack.
Yep, casting ability.
Still restrained.
Yep.
I will actually be surprised if this hits.
What do you mean if this lands?
This will be like, what, the 3rd time throughout the campaign it actually hits something?
What do you mean?
To be fair, the first time was Zoe.
Yeah.
Wally was invisible too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay, it's still the same modifier. Oh,
Oh,
seriously?
well you hit.
Yep. So it's roll 1d10 plus
Didn't you upcast it?
4d6. Yes. I gain an extra d6 of cold damage for each slot.
I see.
20. And 17 of that is cold damage.
All right.
And then, you know what? I'm gonna use my key that I never really got to use the entire thing.
Just for a
as
flurry of blows.
No, patient defense.
Ah, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Take the dodge action. And then I end my turn.
Everyone gained 3 levels.
21. Oh wait. If I'm at 21 now.
On a
That mean
nat 20, the thing finally manages to flex both its own limbs and its magical potential enough to break free. And it rips its arm up and sort of like stumbles backward a bit. And then, with its second action, raises a hand to cast a spell. I need intelligence saves from everyone.
Yeah!
Oh no.
Oh, shoot.
I don't have my freaking diamond soul thing anymore. It's bullshit.
You've gone up 6 levels, are you sure?
I'm a barbarian, you
What
jerk.
level do I get it at?
You can shut up.
You're at level 20, you have it.
I am not at level 20. I am in melee range. I am at level 17.
Oh.
And yeah,
oh,
17 should be right.
16.
I can get my raiment back. Too bad I don't have any fucking key anymore. Alright then.
How did I fare, Max?
Where'd my proficiency be at?
Hang on, working on it.
let
Now
me
that you're
check.
back to 17 plus 6. Captain, hey man, your int's better than your wisdom.
Hey,
That said, you rolled terribly.
shit.
Yeah, no D6 will save you from that one.
I can't throw a hero point in there to help, can I?
It will not
no.
save you from that
It
one.
won't do nothing. How magical.
Can I
Roll it.
throw in a hero point?
You rolled a
for
2.
You can.
If you would like Farian, yes.
Justin.
Alright, what happens?
Everybody but the captain is good.
Oh. Okay.
Really, with a 10.
Okay,
No,
what happened
because
to me?
Zelda still has her aura, so that means even if you two had failed, she still would have been able to save you. Captain is frightened.
Uh-huh.
So you have an overwhelming urge to flee, and you cannot attack the thing unless you overcome the fear. That being said, Zelda is up. So, since moving around a thing doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, she's just gonna walk over to you, and as soon as she kind of gets close and like puts a hand on your arm, the fear fades away. So she kind of like comes around, like arm on, like hand on Captain's arm, like shake it off.
Alright. I'll do it.
And
Does that mean I'm okay now?
yeah, you're all right.
Magical.
Well, she's really only got enough left for something like this, so I guess we just get another round of Spirit Guardians, this time at base level. So you do see her cousin, his teacher, appear again next to her. Which is a save. And is a nat 1 on the save. Like, oh darn, she can only cast it at base level. Okay, you still want to do 66 worth of damage?
Yeah.
So 30 radiant. And then her spiritual weapon is going to swing. Which I need to do the math for again is 6, 5 is 11. That's a hit. And we get 66 out of that. $25. Everyone gain 6 levels. Your maximum is still 30.
Do I get my radiant damage back?
You do. And this thing kind of lowers its remaining hand. All the while, each time, like every couple of seconds, this thing seems to be like radiating energy. This time it sort of like turns, considers, aims a hand very quickly down towards Zelda, tries to cast a spell, and nothing happens.
Wait, did it attack anyone on that turn?
It did not.
Ah, fucker.
Sayuri doesn't need to make the con save. Is gaining levels as well, so she should be back up to level 20 by now.
She probably would have stopped when that happened.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
the
the
mana separates. And like as it separates, it kind of sort of comes out almost as like a streak of fire before landing kind of in like the prone figure of a humanoid again.
Oh.
Are you alright? She's gonna stop to check on the mana instead of continuing what she was doing.
The figure seems to be trying to stand up, but still can't answer.
She'll just try to help. I don't know.
Captain,
I feel an overwhelming wave of energy heal back.
Oh, yeah.
Wish I could say the same.
33
and you get
HP.
back 33
Attack.
health.
Attack.
Just attack.
Reckless.
Oh my god, what would your bonus be right now? Oh, you know, you're back up. Okay, I see. So, alright, hitting the enter key doesn't do anything. Alright, roll. No crit. That's okay. So now we're looking at 2d6 plus 13. And 1d6 plus should be 11 right now. That is 30 total, with half of it being radiant damage.
Right.
Second attack.
Second attack.
It is a hit. Not a crit yet, though.
Am I
At a
still in
20.
haste?
You're still in haste.
Nice.
So we get a third attack. No crit.
Oh.
Minimum damage, so 15. Anything else?
A basic hit. Same thing I did last time.
Alright, just the unarmed.
Yep.
Actually, I think now that you're back up here, yeah, it should just be the same. That's right. That's... It is a hit, and that is a 1d6 plus your rage and strength. It's another 15.
That's 15 plus 15, 30 plus 38, 68 plus 20. That's 88 damage.
Varian.
Sorry, Captain. No more spirit. But I got this. I'm gonna cast Sunbeam.
Oh, you got it back.
Unit beam.
And I still have the spell slot ready. So
Fuck man!
So I believe, what was that? Let's see.
must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, takes 68 radiant and is blinded till my next turn. Takes
Well,
half
roll
as
your
much-
damage. It failed. 5 on the die. Too low.
To make sure. And it is now blinded, as I am aiming for its core.
Alright.
And now... Second. Fire Ascend. Finally hits. For 11 damage.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Everyone regain max level. This thing just seems like it's falling apart on its own at this point.
That's not good enough.
Well, it's your turn.
I don't have any more key, but I still have my sword, and I'm still glowing green. There we go. It's not restrained anymore, right?
No.
It's okay.
So, no advantage, but
13.
well, how do you think Morik would do this?
He wouldn't stop swinging.
Yes, I'm swinging.
So, like, if this is the last blow, he's just gonna start literally chopping it down to size until it's just a pile of whatever the fuck it's made out of.
Just hacking away at the crystal.
And then when it's just the head left, just stab the blade through the skull. Just for good measure. Just breathing heavily.
It is dead. The mana returns slowly to her form.
Holy fucking Christ.
Captain walks up to Morik.
False sneeze.
Yeah, no, Zelda too, just like...
I am leaning against the sword.
Yeah, Captain walks up to Morik, grabs him by the shoulders. Morik,
Shadow Bone gets
we done it, lad. We saved the world.
Captain, for what it's worth, is like bleeding from everywhere.
I should have taught you how to heal yourself.
Don't worry.
Zelda
Don't
just kind of
worry.
like falls to her butt, falls onto her back. I need a minute.
Yeah.
See, I told you guys to be laughing about this later.
Fuck this thing.
Everyone's still alive. We lived. Right on. Please don't shake me.
He lifts him up, gives him a soft hug.
He cannot resist it. I used all my
Well
heat.
done. Yeah, that's it. Well done, lad.
And
Well
let's see, what
done.
is Zelda down to? She has 2 third-level spell slots, 2 second-level spell slots, and 1 first level, and that's it.
I have 4 first level, 3 second level, 1 third level, and my 6th level spell slot I never got to use in case of an emergency.
Zelda threw everything.
I have only up to level 5 left.
Jeez.
I blew everything from 6 up.
I optimized my key usage on accident.
To which I will be using my level 5s to cure us. Because this. Let's get back up.
Yeah, no.
Should I just roll
Captain?
for all 3 at this rate?
Fujira, can you put me down?
Oh, yeah. Drops him.
I fall on my back like a sack of potatoes.
Should I roll for all 3, Max?
You're not gonna have to worry about it.
Alright.
And then just
Yeah.
from the ground. Thanks, man.
Wait. Is the mana gonna be teleporting here soon?
Sayuri is currently the only one that can see the mana, and the mana is still like standing up and still kind of resolving herself. It'll be a bit.
Okay. Well, let's get up and go tell everyone the good news.
I think I'm gonna let them wait a minute.
Pretty sure someone
To which Zelda's just gonna
Well-
kind of like where she's laying, just kind of like raise a hand and like point really awkwardly, like up at the ridge from where she's laying, and like, I don't think we need to tell them anything.
Oh yeah, they probably saw
On the
all
ridge.
of that.
Everyone's
Yeah.
there?
No, the fighting has stopped, and the spikes have crumbled.
Wait, what? The spikes fell apart?
Mm-hmm.
What? So when you describe it to me,
The spikes are all...
Wajira's blocking my worldview.
Gojira walks to the side. The spikes are all gone. All of them.
There's
Oh,
a bit of a light rain that starts.
oh,
More like mist than actual rain, but
like roll my head over to Zelda. Did we kill your spire? Do you feel any different?
she kind of like with her hand still up, kind of like opens her hand, and there's still an eye in her palm looking back at her. And she kind of like lets the arm drop onto the bricks. And I don't hear voices anymore, so yes.
Huh.
Ha! How many
Oh.
birds with one stone was that?
Well,
Oh,
Or
technically it killed my spire, so
Oh, hold on. Let me count. I'm gonna like sit up and look at the pile of it. I want to count that.
it's just like white fragments. It's not bone. Whatever it is, it's not bone. And the like remnants of whatever this ruby casing was. It mostly looks just like a smashed red egg.
My sword's still just sitting there in the dirt. I don't. That was real, by the way. Water. All right.
So while you're all recovering, there is a bit of a fleeting image that sort of plays just for you guys. Sayuri doesn't see it, the mana doesn't see it, no one else knows it. The tower that you all saw in the afterlife sort of starts like, at first it kind of like jerks, and you have almost this close-up view of what looks to be like a doorway on the edge of the tower. There's no like balcony or anything. It is just a doorway out, like what would be to your death from that height. And you can see the doorway sort of shudder and twist to the left, and then slowly start to like rotate to the left out of sight and upward as the whole pillar seems to start to like twist and spiral upwards. And with that jerk, all of the black skeletons that had been crawling over it and ripping chunks off of it just burst into puffs of black fog. And the pieces of it kind of start to sort of reform out of the air. It's very slowly, but the structure seems to begin to recover. All in just a couple of flashes, maybe over just a few seconds.
Did we all say the same thing?
I'm just gonna assume we did at this point. I was not ready for today.
Clearly we were.
I meant mentally.
I don't think any of us could have predicted.
The mana wasn't.
Told you
Oh,
guys
I
you
forgot to
could do
update the. Hold on, I need to do some math. Hold on a second. I forgot to update this. First of all, you guys can all see the green bar over this thing, right?
No.
No,
it. What green bar?
No.
no.
What do you mean?
Nope. You mean no? What do you mean? We mean no. There's nothing
No,
there.
I can't.
Oh, now
Oh,
I
that
can.
was supposed to be there the whole time.
Oh,
Okay, so hold on. I need to update that. I
Wow.
need to update that. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold
is
on.
that the countdown till death?
Hold on.
Okay. Neat.
Time limit? Because I don't like time limits.
There we go. Yeah. It was absorbing mana. It was absorbing energy.
Did it stop when we started gaining levels?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Well, we saved
can-
the afterlife. You guys
can-
think we just saved the afterlife? On top of that?
That's probably what that was.
I think that was a fair trade. In your face, Carter! Damn, I should have talked to him.
Eh.
I feel like that's kind
guess-
of rude to your ancestor.
I
You
think
were
I'm
kind
gonna.
of using his abilities.
I was.
think I'm gonna just. Cap slowly starts to get down.
Hey, man,
Puts his head on his
If I can't-
elbow.
if I can't be
Bravo.
competitive with...
I think I'm
Okay.
just gonna. Just.
I'll let him have it.
You were saying?
I gotta be competitive with someone at this point.
That's fair. Well,
Lou?
we can end session technically anytime you like and talk
Lou?
about this.
can't
I
hear
think
no more.
that's fair.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So we're gonna call it.
Oh,
then?
yeah.
Lou?
Well,
Wait,
keep the stream up. It just means that we're not going to do any more for the session for today. But I do assume that everybody's going to take a short rest at least.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a minute. I think somebody walked into his room. But yeah, a short rest makes sense.
Can everyone hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna unmuting myself for that. Nice touch with the Asura's Wrath music at the end there. That
Yeah.
was good. No, that was
that-
good.
That is one of the greatest bittersweet, triumphant soundtracks I've ever heard in video games.
Yeah. So now that we're in, post game, and I can lift some of the curtain, that was
Oh,
supposed to
dear.
be for if you guys decided to run away,
The meter?
because basically if you guys were like, we should probably protect the mana, I don't know, and had made that decision, especially after losing levels when Zelda told you it's going to take everything we have, and if you had chosen to run, Zelda
Uh-huh.
basically would have used one of her spell slots that she used for something else when you decided to stay to cast anti-magic field. and try to like use her spiritual guardians and just block it and keep it from moving and keep it from chasing after you and just throw everything she had at slowing it down. And the only way you would have known her fate would have been when the bond broke between Morik and Zelda. And that would have been the song that I played for that. But you stayed. Staying then meant, okay, how much do you commit? Because the math says you have leeway, but if you don't fully commit, you could still lose.
Oh no,
And
dude.
boy, did you people fucking commit.
No, I felt really
That's
bad
it.
for Max because I think it was after. Was it last week's session or the week prior session? Where
You guys had your little conversation about
I
it.
was about to say he was breaking down
we were
2 weeks
sitting
ago.
down. It was just like, I don't know about this, man. Like, yeah, the math is in their favor, but I don't know about this.
Yeah, so
I would have stayed regardless.
So,
Yeah.
I kind of figured. But it was done up so that it would have taken basically all of you. I think, like, at most, 1 or 2 people would have been able to leave, and you might have barely made it. But
I skipped 4 turns.
Yeah, after you guys nuking it through the first, what was that, 2 stages of its life?
oh yeah, 3. Now that was
Three?
the other was
Okay.
the other thing that made me worried, was because technically each of the phases was going to inform this one. So you would have had some kind of like understanding of what the hell was going on. Instead, shit was just happening. This thing had 2 actions, 4 turns, legendary actions, 5 legendary resistances, and it had enough health to last an entire campaign because this was supposed to be an enemy for a different campaign. This was the final boss. This was a consistent boss that wasn't able to heal, that was basically going to be a reoccurring enemy over the course of an entire campaign. And you beat it in a single round of, like, a single combat session. Like,
Technically, that
Level
was
30.
split between 3 sessions, but you know.
well, 2.
Wow.
One of them was just nuking the
Guys,
shit out of it.
Just a fun little tidbit of information here. If we had not taken the level 30 thing, me, Zelda, and Wajir would have been level 1 at the end of that encounter.
Yep.
Exactly.
We got dropped down to level 11.
I tried to warn you.
I would have been a decrepit old man.
Technically, it would have been level 2 because it was going in 3s, but
Oh, because
with the way,
after
with
that,
the way
it would
that
be
it
so much
actually no, actually, y'all wouldn't have survived that long.
Yeah, some of you would have
because-
died.
So, okay, so here's the next part of lifting the curtain, right? I had to do math where every level had a certain amount of level health. Levels 20 and below had 1 health. 20 through, I believe, 24, 26 had 2, and the others from 27 above had 3.
Yeah.
The closer you were to it, the more level damage you were taking. And that was everyone, because there wasn't a limit to the range for taking 1 damage. That means even the people on the ridge were losing levels, and people were dying the world over
Oh.
from this.
Oh.
Anybody who was
Wow.
who was too low of level is dead. Like,
Anybody level
you
16
don't
or lower
you
is
don't know
dead.
that yet, I guess, technically, but you could infer that. So there were people dying elsewhere in the world. The mana was feeding energy into this thing to try to slow it down, like all of that. So it feeding off of you guys as much as it did also helped to slow it down because it had to chew through the higher levels first. Once you got to like level 20 and below is when it started affecting the rest of the world and other people. So already you had, an ability to sort of like not maintain, to sort of
Mitigate.
control and hold this thing back. Yeah, mitigate, that was the word I was looking for. But this was all like, you had no context. You had no idea what this thing was capable of. It came pre-baked with certain spells, but any of its other spells, you taught it. So at one point, it regained 700 health because Zelda used Power Word Heal, or not Power Word Heal. Thank God she didn't use Power Word Heal.
So it did he? Oh god.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
no, that
did.
thing healed like, what
At
was it,
one point, it
600,
healed.
700 health?
I
700
knew
health.
it.
Yeah, I know it was
She
bullshit.
used that spell. She used that spell to try to keep everybody in the fight at one point, and it learned the spell from her. It using Dispel Magic was from when she tried to use Dispel Magic on it. It using fire spells was from Farian trying to use fire spells on it. It didn't have a 10th level spell, or it would have tried to use his freaking supernova crazy bullshit.
That would be bad.
Like-
Surprisingly,
Well, thank
trying to
goodness I
use
had
my
nothing
shadow
together.
ball.
Blast and
Yeah.
fire immunity.
Yeah, so it was learning from the spellcasters in the party as you guys were casting spells on it, and from one of its previous phases, it was healing based on the spell level of a spell being cast on it. So
Thank
while it's
goodness I
trying
had
to
nothing to give it.
like it's trying to drain in this magic and like trying to steal health from other people and like trying to steal from the mana, like learning and healing as you're fighting it. Just like I said, I told Jack, look, the math is still in their favor, but I don't know, man, because of that heal. Like I
Ooh.
was like, oh shit. But no, like you did it.
I gifted 5 subs in the chat after you guys killed it.
You might want to gift one more because one of them was your test dummy.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I did 5
we
at random, and
subscribed.
one of them was the test account.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Jesus.
You know, that was by far the meanest boss I have ever designed for anything. It will probably remain the
I
meanest boss that I designed for
really
anything.
like the idea of it learning and copying moves that the party is doing to use in its favor. Because that would be really fun if, like, the party members realized that, because then they would be picking and choosing what they would be throwing out there
Yeah,
more
and
carefully.
there would have been signs of that if it was in its third phase, but you deleted the third phase.
Yeah, you kind of just fucked
So
up.
you didn't know.
Yeah.
I am so well. Hey, that just means you can use the other 2 phases for your bosses in your other campaign.
Well, no, like this is specifically for this.
Right.
No, what you were fighting at the end was like a proto form of the Reaper, and that
Right.
was supposed to be, you know, the boss of a different campaign.
Oh,
So here's the thing, Azure, remember when I told you I accidentally created Profound Darkness?
Oh, okay.
If this thing had gotten away and had lived, that's basically what it would have turned into.
Dang.
You're not allowed
Because-
to haunt me like that. I already had to deal with that for 20 years. You're not
Yeah,
allowed to.
so-
You're not allowed
so
to do this to me.
You just skipped the rest of the franchise. Congratulations.
You
That's
won.
why I was
so-
playing New World at the end.
Oh, hey, Jack, look, we DMC 5'd it.
Yeah.
We level 1 DMC.
We Nero with only one arm behind his back killed the final
Killed
boss
the final boss
with
of
the
the game.
tutorial.
Yeah.
It's
No, like-
roll credits.
You fucking did it. Roll the credits. It's
Pretty
done.
much. Yeah,
Dude,
so
that is
this
the
thing
best gag. I love it.
this thing was supposed to go on to be the reason why people had to learn to siphon off the dying souls of other creatures to use magic because they couldn't do it themselves. This was going to be the reason why the mana was reduced to nothing but like a mode of light and was like guttering out by the time someone found it, gave it a physical body, and eventually made way for, like, you know, the future stories to take place. Like all of that is just gone. Like you skip a good several thousand years of this thing and then the effects of it haunting the world.
Change the future. Change the future.
Yes, absolutely changed the future.
Wow, Doc, this is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, dude, this was.
Good job, Shulk.
Oh shit. This was the time.
Ugh.
Final bosses are supposed to be crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Especially
I
'cause you don't
feel
fucking
bad
see
for
them
having
all that often.
the to be continued. Like the math was right, but the math for the time was off.
I'm honestly glad you leveled me down to where I couldn't use my 6th level spell slot, because if it was learning,
Okay,
I would have used Investiture of Wind. If
Okay.
it had learned that,
I understand that, like, in the context of this setting, the whole leveling down thing makes sense. But I'm just gonna point out, never fucking do that again.
I don't ever
please,
intend on doing
Because
that again.
that's not fun to
Yeah.
deal with at all.
They
It's
just-
annoying.
Boy.
they
I
just-
know.
The biggest
Like,
nightmare
uh,
since
a
second
No,
quick,
edition.
Not a nightmare. It's just not fun.
a quick question.
Pulling
What's up?
tools away from the party. Okay.
I understand. Believe me.
I
A
mean,
quick question to the
The
group.
most I've ever seen with negative levels has been my experience with Pathfinder, and even then, there's a limit to how many negative levels you can have, and there's
Well, you-
ways to recover.
No, dude, the second you started saying it was happening, I wanted to just start complaining because I hate it.
it made
Fair
for a
enough.
really compelling
didn't.
story.
Well, yeah, but we're playing a game too,
Mm-hmm.
so it's terrible. The context of the story in the world, that's why I didn't complain about it. But as an actual fight mechanic, no.
You know, in any other, like, again, never throughout the rest of this campaign did that happen. Never in any of my future campaigns will this happen. Like, this was a very specific case, and I had to sit
Okay.
down and go, am I more afraid of annoying my players, or am I more afraid of not doing this fight justice?
I would have
Well,
argued
yeah,
just find a
justice.
different way to make the fight more interesting then. Instead of pulling levels and tools away from your party members.
Then what would you have suggested as an
I don't
alternative?
know.
Maximum health?
You're the DM. That's your job. It's not.
I-
I don't know.
That's
I
what I'm
don't.
saying. I couldn't think of anything else.
Then don't do it. Because
maximum
I
health.
think I would have had more fun if you didn't do it. Legit. I got to
I
use my
understand.
final form thing that was on the end of my tree for one encounter against a bunch of spikes that it didn't matter against. Fought this thing for a little bit and I lost it before I could even try to use any of the mechanics of my maximum level character. The only thing I got to use were the stuff from burning my souls to get to level 30, which was cool. But the things that I was looking forward to for this entire campaign after I switched classes, I never got to use. So,
Not true. We still have sessions left. But
assuming combat happens, but that was the big thing that I wanted to use it against, and it was just taken away from me. Like the rug got pulled out from under my feet. That's disappointing.
yes,
Frustrating.
that's another reason why I am upset that we only got the final phase, because you would have had 3 other phases to use those things on. Granted, the first phase probably would have been obliterated the second any of you actually got your hands on it, because it was still just the base form of the creature that you met at the beginning of the campaign. That thing's stat block never changed. None of this stuff ever changed. I had the majority of this plan from the very beginning, that if you ever actually fought this thing, depending on when you arrived and so on and so forth, so like if you had just kind of broken away and tried to fight it at the beginning of the campaign, you probably would have died, but it only had 2 phases back then.
Oh,
When
it
you
still had a
enter,
second phase. Okay.
oh yeah, definitely. But when you reach a certain point in the campaign where it's interacted enough with the like spreading corruption that it gets the 3rd phase, the 4th phase is basically guaranteed after that. And then, because like at that point it would be, what kind of spells do you use in the fight against it? Does it absorb enough power in phase 3 to get to phase 4? When you reach like the last month before it goes critical, phase 4 is guaranteed, and it depends when in that last month you show up, what it actually looks like and what it actually is. So you showed up early enough that it was still just Zoe, but it was Zoe in a very like unstable form. And so when it, comes out, having been pushed into phase 2 by Slip going in there and stabbing the shit out of it, and then Kutch and Slip together with the rain and with the crazy like gravity supernova, erase the other 2 phases. So like there wasn't any time to like do what I would normally do with like teaching biomechanics and like having the extra flavor and having the extra time to fight it, and what would definitely have been more than 1 session to fight, because the first 2 phases would have taken up 1 session and then this would have taken up another, and you would have known what to do a lot better, and probably would have gone a lot more smoothly. But just from the way that things happened, this is how it ended up, and
Right.
I wasn't going to just kind of like, shrug my shoulders and like flip the table over. I stuck true to everything that I had planned and written down, like all the way through, start to finish. I mean, I had to throw out 3 phases, but
No,
Yeah.
you did good. We actually prepared for that fight, and that's what happened.
mhm.
And also, if it weren't for my idea on riding flying eagles, we wouldn't have gotten there in time.
No,
No, we
you
still
still
had
Oh,
would
we
one
would've.
more
have
day.
gotten there in time. Like
Oh, really?
showing up
Yeah.
earlier is better, yes, definitely. Because there's like save DCs and like HP and stuff like that would have changed, but very minor. Because it's still an overtime thing, and it's over a long period of time. Farian, I think you were the turn before Morik, dealing damage.
Yeah.
It had 9 health left.
Oh,
I was like,
oh.
I was waiting for it, and then like, damn.
Merc always gets the last kill.
No, I don't.
No, he does not.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I think he's
I got the
gotten like
final strike on the spire.
3 major last hits in the whole campaign, aside from like
Really?
killing what were basically ads.
I didn't
Most
even.
people in the campaign have
I
been killed
didn't-
by Farian.
I didn't even last hit my own spike.
No, like I think Farian has the highest kill count in the campaign.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Farian got this.
Like
Farian blew people
the
away.
only
Yeah.
major kill that
Or-
I got was that fucking spike in the volcano. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Everything else has been like somebody else finishing it off while I hold it there
Didn't
for
you
them.
kill
That's
my
it.
spike?
No, Caillou did.
I did? I thought that was you.
No, I didn't last hit anyone's spikes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
Actually, the
specifically
last-
I specifically was annoyed that my spike just kind of showed the fuck up, and then I didn't
Yeah.
even get to finish it off someone else. So I'm like, okay, this sucks. I remember
Also,
complaining to Max about it because
Yeah.
I was just annoyed with it.
also, the last kill before Rizzo was that spire that I got the last hit on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, anger.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And I got the one in
anger.
the fire
Anger
temple.
showed back up. So yeah, no,
more.
I'm not
bullshit than last
surprised.
hit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I appreciate that. If it had to be anybody, I was kind of hoping it would be like Morik, Zelda, or I think the captain also has kind of a low kill count compared to like Caillou, who was there for most of the
Well,
campaign.
he joined late,
Yeah.
and
I was
he
also-
kind of waxed the shit out of everything.
Oh my god, yes. Like I wouldn't have been surprised if anybody had gotten
No,
it.
no, I
but
wasn't expecting to get the last hit.
I
at
was
any point.
personally rooting for a couple of people just to see the kill count go up.
Just because, like, I'm a monk. Monks, at least the monk that I went with, they aren't particularly known for high damage output. There's a reason why I kept going for the stunning strike instead of putting on my raiment that lets me do DPS. We had the captain over there doing these giant fucking numbers. I'm like, you know what? No, there's the DPS. I'll support. Let's just make it easier for him to land every attack so he doesn't miss.
Con was its highest stat.
Jesus.
So you trying to stunning
can
strike
believe
that thing was, oh my god, that thing
I
had
did
plus
3
11 to
times!
con,
Yeah.
plus 11 to con saves, by the way. Yeah, and you still got it.
90%
Quite a
of
few
my key
times.
was spent just trying desperately to hold this thing in place.
No, I needed that.
And you know what? If I had not done it before, I would not have tried again because I stunned it in the cave.
Mm.
So his logic was, I'm stronger now. I was able to do it before. I got this. If I didn't stun it in the cave, I would not have tried.
I will say that what that thing was in the cave and what it was here is night and day. Like, if
That's not how his
Again,
brain works.
I know, but I'm saying,
Mhm.
like, if you guys had like somehow managed to really speed things up, like you had actually sat down and like known, like if this was an RPG you could replay, I'm sure there would be a way to like optimize your travel and just tunnel running to the end of the game with as much power as possible, like run through the temples, choose all the right dialogue options, right, with the game, and then immediately run over to fight the final boss where it only had the 2 phases, and you would have just wiped it out. with minimal effort. Like phase 1 and 2, phase 1 is meant for like a party of like 11th level characters. So when you guys fought it in the cave, again, you kind of pushed it through that phase pretty easy. Phase 2 is more meant for like a party of like level 17-ish party members where you don't have all your capstones yet, but you have the majority of your abilities, and it's still kind of a fight, but it's still nothing compared to like phase 3, which you never even saw.
Yeah, no, key
And
dialogue option. We had the key item. We could have beaten it in 2 phases. We got here earlier.
yeah, so
God.
there was definitely a lot of strange potential for this entire campaign because there was other paths to power. You could have gone around hunting spires, and for every spire that you killed, lessening the corruption, instead of strengthening yourselves faster, you would have weakened it. And the more spires that were killed, the less powerful it would have been, the more features it would have lost, until it got to the point where it wasn't even possible to reach a phase 4. It would have only had the 3 phases. And then
Oh,
with the levels that you had, it would have just been a difficult fight, and you probably would have killed it. It wouldn't even had the possibility to get to the point that it did now. It was a ton of other things in the world, like world events, like the hives the whole time in Farian's homeland were at war with each other, and there was a whole other subplot there that never really got touched on. Like there's so many things going on that you didn't get to see, but there were so many things you did get to see, and so many places that you did visit, and things that you interacted with, and like a civilization that you influenced. And rather than weakening the enemy, you strengthened yourselves. Like it was all very entertaining to watch for me from the back end, and all the choices made in character and everything. I'm blown away, truly.
No, this was fun.
thrill of the hunt.
It's
I
not
mean,
over either.
oh shit.
We still got post game content.
Epilogue.
Oh yeah.
Boy, what do I want to do now? I don't know anymore. I forgot.
I have things in mind.
Gotta
They
stop
don't
my
involve
race
your
before the
characters,
war.
but
Right?
Fucking hate all you guys. I'm just gonna go home. Fuck you.
So yeah,
I'm
no,
specifically not doing that, actually.
I figured.
that is pretty much everything that I had prepared, that I can remember to rattle off so that things make more sense, and y'all understand what was going on behind the scenes, because I've tried to do that through the whole campaign. So you understand like where my head was at, and like exactly like how much of an accomplishment something was. Because I one of the things that I've never really liked about tabletop gaming, especially when you get into more homebrew content, is that there isn't a book, there isn't a module, there isn't like a wiki somewhere that you can go to look up, man, we beat this thing, I wonder, like, was it holding anything back, or like did we skip anything or anything like that? Like, you don't get to know that. So I feel like adding the context is helps with the satisfaction a little bit, instead of just being like, all right, well, that was a thing. You actually know what you fought.
Makes it feel a bit better being in the loop.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I gotta say, for one of my first D&D experiences, watching this thing slowly die has probably been one of the most satisfying things in the world.
Yeah, so when it lost the ability to take mana away from you guys, it basically only had the one villain action to fall back on, which was its Terrify in round 1. And like it was also weakened at that point, so the DC was lower. The only person that didn't pass the DC who was outside the aura was the captain, and Zelda's turn was next. And it wasn't like she was just going to let that happen. So like she just invalidated one of its villain actions at the end. Just like, no.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was it is going to be something. And I do have a question.
What's that?
Is there any chance we'll be able to do the next session, like say Friday or Saturday night?
No, not for me.
His work
my
schedule's
schedule's yeah, I don't even know when it's going to be fixed. So like for the foreseeable future, the only 2 nights I have that I can stay up stay up late, are Monday night and Tuesday night. And on Monday night, we have something we try to do, which
We
didn't
fixed.
go over well. But Tuesday is this.
I just wondered.
Yeah,
Sorry.
'cause,
Normally
I
it's
believe, no,
yes.
I believe that next time he's going to be here in my apartment. So, but we may have. It may be for the best if we do take a break next week when he's here, just because like Sean has to sleep too.
That's
and
fine.
Captain, I don't know if you can tell, is kind of a loud person, and even having him here in my room and assuming it was cold enough to close my door without us boiling alive, we would probably wake up Sean multiple times. So we don't want to
That's
do that.
true. I'll give you that
Yeah,
one.
no worries. That's fine. I mean,
And you say next
We-
week, but it's 2 days. No, 1 day now.
that's next week.
1 day is next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
1 day or Monday?
1 day.
One day.
I'm flying out Thursday.
I thought
Yeah.
you said Monday. My bad.
No, no problem.
I got nothing else to add. I'm looking forward to the next session.
Mhm.
I'm looking
Sure.
forward to the prologue.
Yeah.
Epilogue.
Apple.
Yeah.
Just
Thank
note, as a reminder, there is a YouTube channel. I'll put it in the Hope chat again because I guess I'm a dummy and didn't actually, put that in the Hope chat anywhere where anybody can actually find it. But there is a YouTube channel where I put up all of these VODs, so after Twitch inevitably nukes them because I'm not super big, we'll always be able to go back to the YouTube channel and watch the VODs, which is part of the reason why we're even doing this in the first place, because this needed to be recorded.
Memories all alone in the
Fun fact.
moonlight.
Since the YouTube videos are so fucking long, if you give somebody control, they can go into the YouTube video and mark time slots for different chapters of the YouTube video.
Hmm.
So you can literally go on there and mark phase 1, phase 2.
I mean, what's really funny
Don't
about
like
that is, like, we have 5 minutes for phase 1, probably 10 minutes for phase 2, not necessarily because it took that long, but just because everybody was wigging the fuck out
Yeah,
after Kutch blew it up, and then
Yeah, I'm just-
3 entire ass videos for phase 4.
Just pointing it out.
Yeah.
Not saying that anyone should, but it's an option.
No, that's a super option, and it's good to know.
Hmm?
Oh my god. Alright. Well, I got nothing else to add at this point. Anyone else? No?
You want to say again?
Are we calling it, or do we have anything else to add to the party?
Nope, that's it. All I got for you is congratulations. You changed fate.
Again.
We've been doing that. We've been. Come on, we stopped the Civil War.
Did we stop it or did we win it?
We won it.
Okay, we won a Civil
If
War.
everyone's dead, then they can't be at war.
No, we did peacefully.
I don't know about that. We literally besieged a castle by ourselves.
Yeah, we besieged the castle. We
We didn't
defeated.
kill anybody. We bumped a couple heads, but
We
He
completed
ate
all
one
the
of them.
temples and we completed all the temples in record time.
I don't know
We-
about record time.
I kind of killed 4
No,
heavily
no,
armored
we didn't
guards
do it in
all.
record
you called non-lethal on those.
We did not do it in record time. So Yuri did it in
Okay,
record
that's
time.
true.
She started after us and finished at the same time. She finished before us.
Well, fair enough. But
I
either
mean,
way,
from the beginning, based on what Azure had sent me, she was likely to finish them anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of inner strength, very sure of herself, but
She was my backup character who was designed to be likable from the get-go, whereas Morik was the asshole who had room to not be an asshole eventually. So if, she came in late into the campaign if Morik died, I could have somebody join in eventually who didn't suck.
Let's go
That was-
RP syndrome. All right.
That was
Hey,
the
you know
whole
what?
point. That was the whole
You know,
point.
it'd
I
be
had
interesting.
foresight. It would
that
have
makes
been.
me think Captain Wojira's son could have been
Yep.
a character that I could
You know
have
what?
brought in case Wojira died.
I always do that. even for Max's other game, I have another character lined up if something happens to Petra, but I have not developed them at all. They're only level 2.
Well,
I
there's
haven't
that.
kept up with them. But
I do not have a backup.
yeah, no, I
Neither do I.
literally made Petra come from a family that participates with knights. So dad's a knight, mom's a knight, older siblings a knight, younger sister's too young to do anything. So eat shit.
And we do have a because I always have what I call a Geneva Convention. It's definitely a term that I took from the streamer that I used to watch do D&D content, Pathfinder specifically. I have a Geneva Convention where there are certain spells and certain effects that I just will not use. Like there is no auto kill anything, like roll or die, that type of dumb shit. Like
Right.
there are
We call
things
it
that I
save
will
or die.
there are things that I will specifically avoid. But in return, yeah, disintegrate. 40 and 3.5 disintegrate. No, this was 5e disintegrate. It
Completely
hurts,
different.
but yeah. Yeah, no. So there are certain things that I will not do, but the trade-off is there are certain things that the players just aren't allowed to have or do. And it roughly translates to the same thing. Where there are magic items that I'm just not going to give out. They're for this setting, there just really wasn't an avenue to get magic items unless you went to the other continent, which was an option, technically speaking.
Huh. Were those dragon teeth? Was that dragon tooth necklace a magic item?
No.
Okay.
That'd be terrifying, or at least very, very sad if in the party one person decided to just go to the other, have their own special sessions. And then
They would just be out.
they
They would
just
no
leave the
longer be
party.
in the campaign. Yeah,
No. I'm aware of how it would work. But I'm just pointing out if you intended to do it this way instead, that they just kept going, and then one day maybe they just failed and fucking died on the other thing, and you never found out.
Well, yeah, but that'd be lame. If anything, you would have them leave the party, and then as this party is doing stuff, you would just keep leveling up that character off screen. And then if you ever wanted to bring them back in, you and the DM can go over what they did in the other continent, so they're still fleshed out and they still participate in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's the smart thing to do. That happened in one of my other campaigns with Labrys and Thorn, my other two characters. Thorn was my first character. His whole spiel was a pack of werewolves killed his family. Werewolves aren't a very high level. They're only level 6 in War E. So we killed them. His story was done, so I brought in another character. I brought in Labrys. And yeah, that he still was a character, and he still kept leveling up. He just was done. His story was over. But I got to use him later in the campaign at one point when Labrys disappeared for a bit. And we brought him back in because he was friends with the party, and I got to be Thorn for a little while again. But he was stronger. And did frost cheese. Because
I forgot. Max,
frost damage busted.
you'll be able to use my character in the future now.
Yeah, I have a specific place where he can return, actually.
Wonderful.
I will
Because
be
of my
porting Morik
boom.
to anything that I feel like.
No, I feel
I
like
can already live for 1,000
Hey,
years.
look. Just because the specific entity that is this soul is gone doesn't mean that his soul is gone forever. It's just going to be spread out amongst a large group of people, which means you're going to have diluted Morik in this world now. Across a larger population.
Well, at least it won't be 95.
Because all I want is more diluted. More
Yeah,
into existence.
like 1%. Just 1%.
No, man, I got 50 proof.
You want 50? You want 50% Morik? I don't think you want that.
I
it
don't
literally-
want 100% more.
It took a near-death experience and a freaky girl who could turn into teeth and eyeballs to make him not an asshole. Do you want that? I don't think you want that. Because if either one of those...
you want that. Just the delivery on that. I just want to appreciate that for a second. Do you want that? I don't think you want that.
See this shit? This is
I
how
was-
we get eyes.
I was fully prepared to just be the most piece of shit, self-fulfilling asshole this entire campaign. Luckily, that didn't happen.
Yeah, no. I
Because
think
they
we had something
rolls.
great. Actually, here, since we still have the stream up, we can go ahead and shill another one of our friends. Where's this picture at? Jack, I'm gonna DM you some art. This is I think the only 2 pictures that we've actually managed to commission from this campaign. I can also send you a picture of the mana. I think I'm just gonna go with the more simplified, like bust version.
Do you have the picture of Wajira I sent you?
I'd have to fish for that. I think. I don't think it'd be too hard to get. Give me a second.
I
Here's
think
the
find
here's
it
the
in
cover of
DMs.
the book that they just played through, basically, from a different perspective.
Oh, where am I finding this?
I will DM
DMing
it to
it.
you as soon as I've got it all together.
Damn. I didn't hear the first part. IB.
Yeah. I want to look and make sure that I don't have a captain's picture. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to hunt for that. So give me a second.
Search the
So-
images in the DMs.
Yeah, no, I can do that pretty easily. Just give me a second. 'Cause you don't send me many like raw images like that.
Yeah, so
So Zelda and Morik, book they just played through, deity they just literally saved. Morik by himself, because that's an artwork that I have. And let me go down to my DMs with our friend the captain here.
Morik by himself is my favorite artwork that we have.
So that's a pretty.
That one,
Go
has
on.
I am particularly happy of that one.
from you boy. Okay, let's see. No, that is me doing that thing. There we go.
oh, we
There
never
you
got to
are
use
with
the
the-
poster.
Yep. And we want this picture, which we should be able to just copy the link to and DM. All right, here we go.
All things considered, ending went pretty well.
Yeah.
It
so
felt like
we
a
have,
storybook. Oh wait.
So we have some art from the Zeta tester, who is my roommate right now.
This is gonna take me a hot minute because I gotta save this to the computer and then move it over.
Alright, I'm back.
So, I mean, keep going. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, fair enough. So we have art from the Zeta tester, who's my roommate. We have art from Kirigishi,
Fuck my knee.
who does my illustration for like cover art.
Jesus
then we have
Christ, I'm sorry.
Aethra.
You're fucking the captain.
What?
You're fucking big
Aethra.
ass dope.
Asira, who did the mana, and then that image is actually one that is like a huge conglomerate of different things that he sent me, and we had to like kind of scale it a little
Sift
bit.
through and put it together.
Yeah, and he did a lot of editing to it. It's basically like 4 or 5 different images, kind of like stitched together.
Pretty much.
And then
It's a
little bit of
Frankenstein.
editing. Yeah, but it's pretty accurate. There's a reason why we call that thing the big fuck off Kanabo.
Yeah.
All right, so in order, we got the title, the cover art of the Das book that is too fucking big for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, but it's that. So that's from Kirigishi, and that is pretty much the book that they just played through from their perspective. Because if you scroll down a little bit on the game board, you can see the other what are supposed to have been the main characters, quote unquote, of that book.
And they were the side characters.
Yeah, and for this campaign, they basically became like side characters.
On this.
So there is the mana. It's a bust shot of the mana holding one of the skulls that is like an artifact of her character. That was Aethra Asira. I don't think she's been too active these days. Very busy. Lives out in Brazil.
I really, really, really want to commission her for some stuff.
I'll
I ha-
shoot her another message, see how she's doing.
I still have the files. I still have the I still have money put away.
What are you wanting? I don't remember.
He wants like PSO stuff.
Oh,
Yes,
right, I'm
because-
active on PSO
Right, we
again. I
did-
should probably take that
yeah, we never
stupid
got-
picture.
Because
I did.
you
We
fucks
do have the picture.
never brought the shit together when you wanted it.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
the full
I did.
picture. There's the full
I
picture
put
of
in
Morik.
pictures.
That is my roommate, Zeta Tester.
Mark with his big dick
Did that
energy
one.
over here.
Yep. So that's the Earth raiment that he chose from his monk training, and the mithril sword that he had crafted. Geez, I would love a picture of Farion with all the fucking weapons and like hunting trap and like all the shit just hanging off of him.
You see, that's what I want to do with the PSO picture. All the code edges.
This is what I was
There's the
laughing at
captain.
earlier. The fucking
Yeah,
captain
there's
picture.
our conglomerate picture. Yep. Had to be edited together, but very accurate.
Yes.
Like
He would fit in a fucking like Disney movie perfectly.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he belongs from Treasure Planet.
Yes, exactly.
you know,
I'm an
you're not
alternate
wrong.
artwork for frickin' silver.
And
I love
last
it.
but not least.
Cotton silver.
That's all right.
Oh god, that zoomed in a lot.
Yep, and there's Morik and Zelda.
You
Which
can
is the
actually,
other commission that we had.
can actually see his
Oh wait,
resting
this
bitch
is what
face.
everyone looks like. Hold on a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, I do have other like reference images for Zelda, because I do still think that one's a little bit rough, but for the most part, like that's pretty much what you're looking at. Yeah,
Wait, where'd you put the other pictures? Where'd you put the pictures?
it
all
should all
in-
be in the
on the
stream that
stream
he's,
right now.
he's
They're
doing right
currently
now.
on the stream.
Oh,
If you want
well,
to
I
come
don't
check
get
it
to
out.
see it then. Shoot.
Right.
Yeah, hold on. I can send you the other ones because I still have them all selected. So give me a
Oh,
sec here.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I can just kind of drag all those over here and resend them to you. Some of them are kind of
Cool.
big, so
Right.
but there you go.
Man, I feel like I feel a
What the
little
fuck?
cock teased.
By what?
Why?
I feel a little cock teased because I have just experienced sort of my favorite ways of experiencing any form of media, watching the end first. But now I can't go back to watch the rest of it.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
We gotta stream our D&D sessions or record it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Podcasts even would be acceptable, which is actually
you guys-
significantly easier to do than live streaming it.
If you people enjoy it so much, remember to subscribe and make sure you have your opinions known in the comments.
Are we gonna be streaming the post stuff?
I mean, I'm
I would
about
leave
it.
that up to Jack, I guess.
I mean,
I don't-
look. Here's the thing.
Don't think
I
we
would
need
feel
to.
I would feel weird streaming a final battle of something and then not streaming the aftermath of something, especially story related like this. I will give up another night or well, not give up, but I will give another night or two
I don't know
So-
how many nights this is gonna be.
or 5.
That's something I did. Something
I
I
have
did point out to-
I have general ideas of what I want to go over on my end. I don't know how long they will take.
Yeah, and like this is important to you guys that this exists, and I have, at least as it sits right now, the easiest access to just getting this recorded and put somewhere forever. So
Yes. Also, I found something out, and I told this to Max, I think it was a few nights ago, that I discovered about the captain without realizing it. Count Majira is basically a giant alligator pirate version of the Scotsman from Samurai Jack.
Yes.
Yeah.
In all actual, down to the multiple offspring and the
I think Max saw the last season of Samurai Jack.
I haven't seen
I
it.
did not.
You haven't? Neither of you? Oh my
Mm,
god.
Nope.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
It's
no
so
actual.
good.
Like I've heard it's fan-tucking-fastic, but
They did not miss a beat.
Nope.
And they're not held by censors or anything.
Even no, it got better, if anything. There is only one complaint I have about it, it's a general story thing. But it is also something that the writer said he wanted to be an element of the story since the beginning, but he was stonewalled on it. So it never happened.
Oh, the high violence?
Oh, not the well, I mean that too, but like Samurai Jack was still good. It was a character that they brought in.
Oh.
I think her name's Aki.
Ashi?
Yeah,
Ashi.
she's
Ashi?
basically Aku's
Daughter.
granddaughter?
Kids.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It was literally like some of Aku's essence, DNA, whatever you want to say it. which was given to a group of
Shadow
cultists.
Holy
He
crap.
was just like, "Oh, look, I have a religion. This is amazing. Here, I'll give you something to worship." And he just left some of his soul in a jar for them. And he's like, "Keep up the good work," and he just left. And then
So,
they
wait a
went
second.
crazy with it. One of them drank it, had 7 daughters who were infused with Aku's essence, and they had the magical capabilities similar to Aku. But
okay.
yeah,
So you're telling me that she's basically like Rey from the Star Wars movies?
no,
No.
because she's actually a well-written character. Everybody likes her.
Oh.
She's fantastic.
So they stole from that then.
What has the new Star Wars
I don't know
trilogy
which
have
very
anything
first.
original?
Well, she's
Oh, for
apparently the granddaughter of Palpatine. Don't ask me how
Yeah,
that
but-
happens.
Okay, but that wasn't even if you count the first
Whoa,
movie.
spoilers!
I'm so sorry.
I
The
don't
movie's only
fucking-
been out what?
I
a
don't
year?
fucking. I've never even
No.
seen Star Wars, man. I'm
The
just being a
last
dick.
season of Samurai Jack was last season of Samurai Jack was years ago. So,
Yeah. So,
no, they absolutely did it first. And Ashi was supposed to be in the series from the get go.
No, I mean the Star Wars stole from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Star Wars stole from everything. The last, you kidding me? Even stole from itself. It's ridiculous. But that's beside the point. The
Either way.
yeah, she was a great installment or addition. Wow, installment. Because she's not just good at fighting because of those reasons. She has an entire arc
Yeah,
where
no,
you
she
see-
had a whole training regimen.
where she has since she's 3 or 4 years old, she's being forced to fight crazy battles just to be good enough to fight Jack
Trained to
eventually.
be an assassin, never allowed to see the light of day.
Literally has her entire body burned with coal. Some fucked up shit, actually.
Yeah.
I just remember the scene, and I think it was season 3 of Samurai Jack, where it was a bunch of mercenaries tried to beat him up, and the entire episode was from the point of view of the mercenaries. And they spent all this time hyping themselves up, like, yeah, we're gonna go kick the shit out of the samurai, go get this bounty. And then in a really stylistic portion of the show, in what took a single drop of water to fall from an ice spike, the samurai just downs every single one of them, and they think about their life.
Yeah. Samurai Jack is amazing, and you should watch it.
Anywho. Hey Max, wanna play Outward?
Sure.
Bitchin'.
Damn it, I was gonna ask if you guys wanted to play Warzone.
Get
The
fucked.
big truck.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
We got the big fuck off truck.
Bigum's fuck off truck.
Well, since we're spiraling, can you just end the stream so I can talk about
Yeah.
a few other things that aren't related to D&D? Because there are some things I want to bring up.
So thank you everybody for watching the thing. I'm not gonna switch to face cam because it is
Wait.
nasty in here. But
Real quick,
yes.
just real quick, because as a player of this session, for anybody that actually stuck around just to listen to us finish this D&D campaign, thank you. It means a lot. Spent a lot of fucking time in this
Yes.
campaign. I got really super invested in these characters that I made, more than I was expecting to, and the world itself. So, if anybody bothered to stick around to see how this crazy over-the-top final fight went, I appreciate you sticking around just to watch. It means a lot. I wasn't expecting anyone to, but I see people in the chat, so thank you. You're beautiful people.
Appreciate
Yeah, no,
you.
Per the
Cheers.
Streamlabs chat, there's a good 10 people just chilling. But
I'm surprised.
to put into perspective, hold on. You know what? This is important because I gotta really put into perspective how this all ended up working out in the end. So I'll bring that up. Okay, cool. I'm gonna switch it over to the face cam as soon as that loads. Hope it doesn't crash. Come on, Logi. You could do it. I believe in you, Logitech. I believe in you, Logitech. Perfect. There we go. Oh man, we're still using the old setup on the face cam. We need to update this. But hello, hi. To put it in perspective, I am not personally part of this campaign. I just have the stream. This is my stream. They just asked me, hey, we want to record the last couple of sessions for a campaign that we've been doing for how long? 2-3 years?
Not
About 2
no,
Oh,
not 3
no,
years.
probably half a year,
No.
probably.
Year and a half.
Year and a
roughly.
half?
Year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
for a
really?
long ass
We're
time.
getting close to 2 years.
Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
at least a year they've been doing this, and at the time they did invite me to join in, but because I regularly work 3+ jobs, I could just not find the time of day to sit down and actually play with them. So they went on without me, and I'm not mad. I'm mad. I'm not. Anywho,
Is it seriously
wanted
been almost
to help-
2 years?
it's been a while. I wanted to help them be able to record their last couple of sessions of their game, so we came to the conclusion, hey, I will stream you guys playing the game while I go do my other thing. In fact, I've spent the past hour going over the Japanese stuff. It's really fucking cool. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming by. I know that this isn't the normal content that you would find here if you are a regular of the channel. So I do appreciate that you've stuck around to see the new stuff. And if you are here because of watching D&D, I do actually intend from this point forward on Thursdays, I'll be having a bit of a different game. There'll be a bit of a tabletop setup with a good friend of ours, John, who is making his own game, and it seems to be pretty cool. So if you want to stick around for more tabletop goodness, come by and do that. But it should be every Tuesday from this point. There will be some form of D&D related content. I know for the next couple of weeks it's going to be a lot of epilogue stuff, wrapping up the story threads of this campaign, because it has just been so long, and it would be a damn shame not be able to record the last ending of it.
Yeah,
Well-
no. Sorry to interrupt.
Go for it.
Real quick thing. Reason why I'm having the epilogues, because I've been in a campaign before that had a big boss fight at the end, had this big like buildup of power and like context and all this stuff, and everybody was really invested. And then we fought the final boss, and in the same session went, okay, well, task is done. I guess I'm going back to my tribe. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go back and live with my wife. Okay, yeah, well, I have to go help and rebuild the forest I'm from. All right, cool. Break. And that was the end of the game.
That's bullshit. I mean,
So-
if it's in sense and character, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it didn't really.
But,
But
in the grand scheme of things, it would be a damn shame if this just cut and dry ended and we never saw it again.
yeah. Now, to
So-
be fair, that DM learned. He's not
Hey,
doing it again either.
good.
But
Good.
yeah.
Good. So, if you do
You need the
want...
victory lap, man.
Hey, get the victory
Victory laps are
lap.
important.
Makes you feel good. If you guys do care enough to stick around and maybe watch some more of our content, we do have a YouTube channel. I do even have a Discord that I will be linking shortly. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Burn it!
Yeah, no, sick as hell.
Yeah, we do have a Discord. If you do want to keep following the stream, go in and join that Discord. But most importantly, just, from the bottom of my heart for caring for what my friends do, because it does mean a lot that it's not just me that gives a shit about what they do. It means a lot that somebody else gets to see it as well, and I just spat all over the side of my face by saying somebody. On that note...
Brush your teeth, kids.
Brush your teeth. That's important. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Brush your teeth. Prevent gingivitis. Again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
We got
We'll
it.
see you
And-
tomorrow for fucking Halo. Goodbye.